and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Zach Cozart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And that's in there, base hit. Settling in now, Justin Upton. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Stepping in now is the leadoff man Cameron Maben as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Cameron Maben.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Cozart. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Slow roller back to the mound. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting third.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. And at first for him following the 1-out single. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Franklin Gutierrez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Here it comes on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ian Kinsler.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kinsler hits the bag at first and heads for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away. Standing in, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hedges.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike two.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brunson is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Tyler Skaggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's flared out toward left. Brunson shading to his right, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Martin Prado, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Martin Prado.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Lewis Brunson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Stepping up now, Alexi Ramirez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andrelton Simmons
sends that one out of play for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Baseman number 7.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope,
ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Simmons is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third, and he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Maben moving in. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out. Here's Justin Upton now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Way in front of a great slider that time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gutierrez makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Kinsler, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Out of play. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Caleb Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Smith.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Now that's popped up. Pujols is over, 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter. Boy, to hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bronson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Skaggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. Bronson over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 28.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So digging in now, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, in now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bronson on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Circle change too low. Ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In there, 3-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting. Right
Ready
fielder,
once again, Cole Calhoun. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be.
And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping in, Lewis Bronson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Caleb Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Justin Upton.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Ian Kinsler.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Albert now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch up.
Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Brad Ziegler takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
29, Brad Ziegler.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Up next for the
Striding
Angels,
in once again,
pitcher,
Tyler Skaggs. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside.
And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more. Zach Kozar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Junichi Tazawa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Bronson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Cameron Maben now.
No hits. Center fielder Cameron Maben.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Here's Starlin Castro. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starlin Castro.
in there for strike one, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And this one is gone, a home run. Ready once again.
Right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Martin Prado now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Upton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Moving under it, Gutierrez. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit out toward short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So striding in, Lewis Bronson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Lewis Bronson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Alexi Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ramirez.
Nope. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Junichi Tazawa. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bryce Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 80, Bryce Anderson.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Upton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kyle Barraclough has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Skaggs. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And a step off. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. In now is Andrelton Simmons. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. On the move is Trout. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
27, Mike Trout.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. A 1-1 now to Upton. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Jumbo Diaz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jumbo Diaz.
In there, 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
4.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Digging in, Martin Prado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game. Into the box now. Lewis Bronson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Bronson.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Justin Upton. Take a snapshot.